And that's right, week 4 of the Friday Night Mix. We'll be talking about week 4, and this game, called League Bowling, strangely enough, released in 1990 by SNK, was one of the early titles for the Neo-Geo system. A pretty good game for what it is, like most of the bowling games I will be covering. League Bowling has lots of humor infused into it, and was one of the very few games on the Neo-Geo that had machine link support, so that 4 players could play against each other on 2 separate machines at the same time. Now obviously a setup like that back then would have been very expensive, so... Anyways, week 4 of the Friday Night Mix had a couple of themes. One of the themes was a couple of blowers flirting with the 800 handicap series plateau, in which 2 bowlers obviously would come very, very close.
Woohoo! Break!
The oddballs finding a way back up alone in first place. And the Boo-Birds. Yep, that's right. We hate ties in the Friday Night Mix.
It's a turkey!
And we just let the Boo-Birds go crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Every time there's a tie. Because nobody wins, nobody loses. I wish there was a playoff for games as well, not just for the championship at the end of the season. So, to week 4 of the Friday Night Mix, our top 5 include the Oddballs, the Bizpins, who came up big with subs, as the only team to sweep in week number 4. Tank & Company, the Yanglings, the Gangster Bowlers, and the Steelers, who are tied for 5th. That would be actually the top 6.
Woo! Fantastic! It's a turkey!
Our top performers for week number 4 included Scott Cooper, David Miller, Marty Petty, and Jen Nichols.
Hey, let's bow!
We have some close matchups as well. 2 of the matchups, obviously, we're looking at were the matchups between the Steelers and Tank & Company, in which one of those obviously had a tie, but the second game was also decided by 1 pin. You certainly don't want to be on the wrong end of a 1-point decision. And another exciting matchup had the Pinya Heads and the Yanglings in a close matchup, with total wood being decided by only a few pins. Team 14, on the other hand, would probably have to make my cold list for week number 4. They were not very good in the blowout loss to the Bizpins. Now the Sub-Invitational part, sometimes I like to call the league the Sub-Invitational because there's just so many substitutes. And right now we are at 11 subs after 4 weeks. I mean, obviously this pace ain't going to keep up like this, but it wouldn't be very long before we can fill up another half field with just subs. I hope not. So let's get back to League Bowling. Certainly this is one way I would like to perform in real life. Bowling really well, getting strike after strike after strike. Now this is a good game, like I said before. with many humorous moments. And very humorous moments indeed. And it's one of those games that are simple, easy to play, don't need a whole lot of skill. Perfect games are possible in this game, but I'm sad to say that the 7-10 split conversion is impossible. Or at least I haven't been able to figure out how to get it. But anyways, that'll do it for week 4 of the Friday Night Mix. And until week 5, so long for now.